Before assembling the machine, please organize all the parts. We have prepared all necessary fasteners, and each step is accompanied by a diagram showing the parts. For machine installation, simply follow the steps below to assemble the machine quickly. Step 1. According to the diagram, connect the front connecting pipe assembly and rear connecting pipe assembly to the gantry frame assembly and main frame assembly. At the indicated positions, use the following fasteners: half-round head hexagon socket bolt, flat washer, spring washer, and anti-loosening nut. Note: install all fasteners first, then tighten them. Step 2. Use the corresponding Allen wrench to loosen the half-round head hexagon socket bolts on the right guard plate, and remove the right guard plate. Next, use the corresponding Allen wrench to loosen the set screws on the base plate assembly. Slide the slide bar downward, keeping the lower end stationary, while tilting the upper end outward. Remove the pre-assembled counterweight head assembly on the gantry frame. Open the counterweight block box and assemble the counterweight assembly and counterweight head assembly from bottom to top, according to the weight sizes. Use the slide bar to prevent the slide bar fixing sleeve from falling off and to support the assembly on the gantry frame. Tighten the set screws on the base plate assembly using the corresponding Allen wrench. Insert the counterweight pin and install it. Step 3. Loosen the screw cap at one end of the steel wire rope. Remove the rubber plug and screw cap. The U-block at one end of the steel wire rope assembly is locked onto the main frame. Follow the diagram to wind it around the pulley to the counterweight head assembly. Screw the bolt into the counterweight adjustment rod. Slip one end of the steel wire rope into the rubber plug and screw cap, and then into the groove of the bolt. Adjust the tension of the steel wire rope. Tighten the screw cap, and finally tighten the hex thin nut on the bolt together with the counterweight adjustment rod. Reinstall the right guard plate back onto the gantry frame. Step 4. Use half-round head hexagon socket bolts to secure the rear guard plate and front guard plate to the gantry frame. Use flat washers, spring washers, and hexagon socket pan head bolts to fix the water bottle holder to the gantry frame. Step 5. Use half-round head hexagon socket bolts, spring washers, and flat washers to secure the armrest assembly to the main frame assembly. Step 6. Use half-round head hexagon socket bolts, spring washers, and flat washers to secure the seat cushion to the rotating frame. Check and tighten all screws. Monthly. Inspect and retighten all assembly bolts. Shake the product to check stability. If wobbling occurs, adjust the position or footpad height. Weekly. Check each rotating part for smoothness and absence of noise. Ensure the steel wire rope is tight and the counterweight blocks are not hanging. Check the function of the pin assembly and tighten it. Apply silicone oil to the slide bar and bearing rotating parts. Test the product in normal use to ensure all functions work correctly. Daily. Check for wear or damage on stress parts, such as steel wire rope, pulleys, and counterweight blocks, and ensure the wire rope is not derailed. Inspect the product surface for paint peeling, leather aging, softening, label detachment, or surface damage, and replace parts if necessary. Use Pledge to clean the product surface. Remove the rear guard plate and right guard plate Then loosen the screw cap on the counterweight adjustment rod and remove the rubber plug and screw cap. Route the steel wire rope around the pulley to the rotating disc below the upright frame. Remove the bolt, securing the steel wire rope rotating head, and take out the steel wire rope. Take a new steel wire rope, lock one end with the steel wire rope rotating head onto the rotating disc, and route the other end round the pulley to connect to the counterweight adjustment rod. At the counterweight adjustment rod, first insert the steel wire rope through the screw cap and rubber plug, then place it into the groove of the counterweight adjustment rod. Adjust the tension of the steel wire rope and tighten the screw cap. Finally, tighten the M1 to thin hexagonal nut on the screw and secure it to the counterweight adjustment rod. Reinstall the right guard plate and rear guard plate